I spent 30 minutes trying to think of a funny and creative intro for this video, but honestly, I couldn't think of anything better than just flat out telling you what we're gonna watch today. KFC and Lifetime made a movie. That's it. It's a romance film titled A Recipe for Seduction, which sounds much more explicit than it actually is, unfortunately. When I found out they were making this, I thought to myself, they couldn't make this any easier for me if they tried. So here we are. Let's just get right into it. We start out at this very fancy mansion where they're having a very fancy dinner, where they are eating fried chicken, of course.
The chicken is delicious, Bunny.
Oh, please. We both know I can't cook like this. It's my new chef. He's incredibly talented.
Well, you've nevertheless orchestrated the perfect meal for the perfect evening. Right, sweetheart?
Yes, it couldn't be more perfect.
And it seems as though this is a nice dinner. Everyone's having a good time, things are going well. Until they are not. That's when Billy proposes to our protagonist, Jessica, who is not quite that thrilled about it.
Would you do me the greatest honor
Oh my god.
and marry me?
Billy, I'm speechless.
It's one of those cliches where she hates her boyfriend because he's a rich snob, even though her family loves the idea of her being together with him. But yeah, she is utterly repulsed by him, because why else would you be with someone if not to just hate their entire existence? I also love the fact that he's proposing to her at a fried chicken dinner. Like, that's the dinner he thought was the one. Anyways, her mom is very upset about her pleading the fifth on this whole proposal thing, and the next day she really lets her have it.
Morning.
How dare you leave Billy in the lurch like that?
Might I add, for a very good reason.
He's a Garibaldi. Do you know what this marriage would mean for us?
I need time to process, okay?
Your father left us nothing but a legacy of debt. We're weeks away from the bank repossessing our house.
But it's so unfair. Our family's livelihood shouldn't depend on who I choose to marry.
Yep, that's it.
Marrying Billy is the only thing that can save us.
Oh, I'm sorry to interrupt.
And there he is, Colonel Sanders himself. Now, while it's hilarious that Mario Lopez is playing Colonel Sanders, I think it would have been infinitely funnier if they had a true-to-form Colonel Sanders playing him. The thought of this girl falling head over heels with an old man that talks like this,
Or you can fill up yourself with my $5 fill-up with finger-licking good sauce.
is the funniest thing in the world to me.
The menu for the Christmas Eve luncheon is ready for you to look at, Mrs. Mancera.
Here's the menu for you to look over. Fried chicken every day, just like you asked.
Sorry, who are you?
Harlan Sanders, the new cook.
Oh, don't be so modest. Harland was head chef at Le Petit Pamplemousse.
Oh my gosh. We've been trying to get a reservation there for years.
Well, I insisted Harlan get out of the city for a while, come stay in the guest house as our resident chef, if you will.
Well, I figured hiring the chef at an extremely expensive and very coveted restaurant would help us get a grip on our finances.
Nice, thank you. All right, I'll take that.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Nobody's offered you a tour of the property yet, have they?
No, not yet.
Yeah, I don't really need one. I'm just the chef. Can you please let me get back to work?
Thank you. Shall we?
So then Jessica shows Harland around the property, and they end up getting into some pretty personal stuff, of course. Like, the only reason she's telling him all this is because he's hot as fuck. That's the only thing. She barely knows the guy.
Well, that explains why your mom was so upset yesterday.
Yeah, she can't see past Billy's wealth for who he really is.
And who is he? Really?
For starters, he's an egotistical, entitled little... Oh, I don't know why I'm telling you this.
Yeah, I don't know either. It's kind of weird.
Tell me about you. The Harlan Sanders story.
Well, I'd like to think it hasn't been fully written just yet, but if I were the author of it, I'd have a chapter in there about my secret recipe changing the world.
The way they frame KFC's fried chicken recipe as something that would change the world is just insane. Nobody is convinced the world was changed because some guy came up with a decent fried chicken recipe. Honestly, it's only a little bit better than like what you can find at any grocery store these days. Like, maybe the first 5 years KFC was around, it was a big deal. It was probably better than really anything out there. But after that, I feel like people just kind of got the hang of fried chicken and realized that any meat covered in flour and salt and fried was gonna taste pretty good.
Oh, a secret recipe. How mysterious.
Right before Harlan's about to spill the beans, they get interrupted by Billy, and he's not happy.
What's the next chapter about?
First, you don't answer my proposal, and now you're not answering my calls.
Sorry, Billy, I just need some time.
You humiliated me. Rejecting me in front of my parents.
Oh, take it easy.
Who the hell are you?
Harlan Sanders, the new chef.
Beat it, Crouton. Get back to the kitchen and let me and my fiance
Billy,
talk.
stop.
Let me tell you, I just about spit my drink out when I heard the line, "Beat it, crouton." I mean, you really gotta hand it to this movie for being as creative as it is. Being that the phrase, "beat it, crouton," has never been said, literally ever. Let me actually make sure that's not a real thing and I don't sound stupid. Not that I've worried about that before. Okay, it looks like crouton actually was a racial slur used against white people back in the day, but it makes absolutely no sense in the context of this scene.
Jessica, you know we're meant to be together. Don't turn this into the biggest mistake of your life.
Don't call me Crouton.
I love the way he says that because it's almost as if he has a personal reason to not want to be called Crouton rather than just being called a name. It reminds me of the Marty McFly "Don't Call Me Chicken" thing from Back to the Future 2.
Nobody calls me.
So after that shit show, Jessica spills the beans to her friend Lee over the phone.
He's so compassionate and handsome and ambitious. He told me he has a secret recipe that's gonna change the world. And you know something? I believe in him.
Why? You've known him for 2 hours.
What should I do? Should I leave Billy for Harlan?
Well, the heart wants what it wants, Jess.
How the hell am I supposed to know the answer to that? All you've told me is he's hot and he has a secret fried chicken recipe. It's 2020. Anyone can make fried chicken. Now this conversation comes at a cost because Jessica's snake of a mom is right around the corner and she heard everything. And once she gets a wind of what's going on, she heads straight to the country club to meet Billy.
Bunny, is Jessica with you?
No, she doesn't know I'm here. I have some troubling news. Jessica is falling for Harlan Sanders, of all people.
Harlan's the cook?
Co-written by Darman, ladies and gentlemen.
Harlan claims to have some secret recipe that'll make him a man of great repute.
A secret recipe? Spare me.
We all have our secrets, Billy.
It's during this conversation that we learn that Jessica's mom and Billy have a little bit of chemistry that we didn't know about before.
You remember our long weekend in the vineyard?
In by chemistry, I mean, they had some kind of fuckfest at the vineyard one weekend. So now things are getting interesting. So they reminisce about their little weekend getaway to the vineyard, but Lee was actually there on a date, and he heard everything.
Knock, knock. Anyone home?
Now, as Billy's going to confront the Colonel, he does a little bit of snooping around the kitchen. It's then he also discovers a knife for the first time. But after snooping, he finds the secret recipe, and if at this point you didn't know it was a secret, by them shoving it down our throats that it is, it's also written at the top of the recipe. How convenient for someone looking for a secret recipe.
Secret's out, Chicken Man.
Boom, right there. That should have been the title for this film. Secret's out, Chicken Man.
You can save yourself the trouble, Billy. Jessica's in here.
No. See, you're just the man I'm looking for.
Oh. All right. What about it?
I've come to make you an offer.
Sorry?
You're gonna make me explain this, aren't you?
Yeah, if you could, that'd be great.
How much to leave Jessica alone and skip town?
Sorry, pal. I'm not interested in your money.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you don't need money. You have a life-changing secret recipe. Oh, come on. Where's your sense of humor? Let me guess. You're upset because she said yes. She didn't tell you, did she? Do yourself a favor, pal. Take the check and get lost.
That's right. This man wrote him a check for $500,000 to go away just so he can keep sleeping with Jessica's mom on the weekend. If he isn't the ultimate simp, just with a few extra steps.
Where's Jessica?
Lee, so nice to see you.
Jessica?
Lee has now arrived back at the house, and he's going to tell Jessica everything. But not without a word from Jessica's mom. A little more than just a word, actually, because she just knocks him unconscious. With a broom.
I know what I saw, and I'm telling Jessica. Jessica! Jessica!
Just a fucking broom. Like, if anything, me getting hit over the back of the head with a broom is like, oh my... What the fuck? Ow! But no, Jessica's mom is just the strongest person on the planet.
Hey, I was just thinking about you.
Look, I know you already made up your mind, but I'd appreciate it if you told your fiance I can't be bought off.
What is this? Where'd you get this?
And my plan, my secret recipe, that was supposed to stay between us.
I don't know why he puts so much weight in the fact that she may have told someone that he has a secret recipe. It's not like she told someone what it was. Like, it's not even that she knows what the recipe is to begin with. Once again, it's 2020, everyone can make fried chicken. Unless, of course, this is supposed to be an origin story for KFC. If that's the case, I concede that would make this movie miles better.
Harlan, wait. Stop. What are you talking about? I never said yes. I don't want Billy. I want you.
All I can think about is the Party City dye she's just smearing all over her hands right now.
Mom, I have to tell you something.
Oh?
I can't marry Billy. I was talking to Harlan last night and I just...
Harland?
Yes, Harlan. Is the thought of me with someone who makes me happy so awful to you?
No. It's just Harlan left, dear. He's gone.
And the plot thickens. Something's fishy. Or should I say, something's chickeny. Nope, I'm cutting that one out. Obviously, some mischief is afoot, and Jessica's gonna get to the bottom of it.
Hello? Harlan! Billy, what the hell are you doing?
Getting rid of this lowlife. He's ruining everything!
Billy! Mom, thank God. Billy has gone crazy. Lee's escaped. What do you mean Lee's escaped?
Just kill him already!
Mom!
Okay, so there's a lot to unpack here. Let's analyze our antagonist's motivations for this whole kidnap murder business. While Billy wanted to marry Jessica in the first place, he is extra motivated now by the thought of getting to fuck Jessica's mom more. And Jessica's mom is motivated by having them getting married because she's got some debt. Okay, I don't want to make it sound like they must have a lot of debt. And for those reasons right there, that's why they're going to murder a man. 2 men, actually. I forgot about Lee.
Billy, stop. Billy, stop!
I love the sound they use for Billy getting hit over the head. Take this!
This is all your fault!
Are you okay? Harlan.
Oh my god, how long is this kiss that they have to add in 3 transitions? So now a year's passed and Jessica and the Colonel are getting married. This scene is also the shortest scene I've ever seen in a movie because it's like 6 seconds long.
Harlan Sanders, you may now kiss the bride.
Then it's followed up with an MCU-like after-credits scene with Jessica's mom at the psych ward she's staying at, possibly teasing a sequel? I hope. I really do. I would love to see a sequel to this.
You have a visitor today, Mrs. Mancera.
Well?
I found them.
Once again, a lot to unpack here. First off, why is Billy just a visitor? If anything, he had more to do with the attempted murder than the mom. 2, Billy looks like he aged like 20 years. He looks like he's closer to the age of the mom than Jessica. And then 3, this line here.
I found them.
How hard must it be to find him? It's not like they went into witness protection or anything. Also, why are you eating a chicken leg right now? I mean, we know why. But why in the story is he eating a chicken leg? Lots of questions with no answers on the horizon, I can imagine. Well guys, this short film was an absolute treat to watch, and this is exactly the kind of marketing I like because it makes no sense. And if we're being honest, with all the tropes and the cliches, it was a decent short film. It was entertaining, the actors did a great job. Now, I may only think that because I'm hot off of a week of watching Awesomeness TV's Next Big Influencer, which if you haven't seen it, go check out my last video. If you guys did see that video, I hope you guys did enjoy that one because it was blocked worldwide after literally the most work I've ever put into one of these videos ever. And I was pissed off for like 3 days straight until they finally released the claim and I could put my video up. So I want to thank you guys again for all the positive words you said on that video. I have not seen that many positive comments from you guys in a video ever, and it made me feel really good. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I hope that if you are celebrating Christmas or not, I hope you get to do it in a fun and safe way that makes you happy. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.